Hello and welcome to ZOMGoosh, and oh my goodness, 45 minutes of hell served to you in one convenient dose. And we have a packed studio today. We've got four hosts for today, as well as a studio audience. Woo! Awesome. Yes, we have 3 people in our studio audience, because that's all that can really fit in our tiny studio here. And so we're going to start off with funny news here. Our first story that we're going to do here today. How about... there's a lot of good news stories. So today we're going to be doing our holiday-related, winter-related news stories for today. Our first news story for today. Copper thief burns down Christmas tree. Flames engulf decorations in failed robbery. This is in Birmingham, Alabama. It says, talk about a Grinch. Police say someone trying to steal copper wire burned down the city of Birmingham's 35-foot-tall Christmas tree.
Good job.
Officers say someone stripped electrical wires off the Norwegian spruce at Lynn Park about 4 a.m. Wednesday, then started a fire. Police believe thieves were attempting to separate the copper wire from the plastic insulation on the Christmas decorations. But the fire spread to the tree, engulfing it in flames. Public Works crews later used heavy machinery to remove the blackened limbs and trunk. Parks Director Melvin Miller says thieves have taken ornaments from the city tree in the past, but nothing like this has happened before. Miller says the tree won't be replaced.
I got something to say right now. I know that people like to steal copper and shit. I know that's gotten like real popular these days. But if you're gonna steal copper, I mean, don't most of the cable companies use that in their wires to connect to a house? Yeah, because I just got some hooked up and copper wires everywhere. So I'm like, wow, really? Burn down a Christmas tree. That's some skill right there.
I just have something to say. Is someone having that much issue rigging up their lights? I mean, seriously, stealing copper. What in the world?
Money.
Yes, money. Copper is worth a lot of money, actually, which is why you technically hear about copper thieves all the time. Oh my goodness. Yes, we're kind of...
few airplanes.
Yes, there are jets flying over our studio. That's because...
I saw one that was burning as it was going up. I'm just like, oh boy.
Burning up?
All I can say is I hope that guy who tried to steal that stuff was not an electrician, because you just failed.
Yeah. Epic fail.
Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness. Alright, our next news story is going to be read by Clive.
Alright, this one is tree decked with $11 million in gold gems. Alright, in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. Whatever. Quit correcting me. When they deck the halls in opulent Abu Dhabi, it comes with gold ornaments and gem-studded bows on a towering Christmas tree. The $11 million symbol of the season has become the latest extravagance at the Emirates Palace Hotel, which boasts its own marina, heliport, and a vending machine that pops out small gold bars. The hotel's manager, Hans Alberts, was quoted in the local newspapers Thursday and saying the 43-foot, 13-meter fox fur has 131 ornaments that include gold and precious stones such as diamonds and sapphires. Alberts told Dubai's Gulf News that he worked with one of the jewelers in the hotel to create a unique tree and experience for our guests this year. The hotel may later contact Guinness World Records for a possible bid as the world's most expensive Christmas tree. The Guinness website lists a $10.8 million tree put in 2002 in Tokyo with 83 pieces of jewelry from Paget, Japan. I probably pronounced that incorrectly. Christmas spirit is not rare in the United Arab Emirates, which is officially Muslim but hosts a huge foreign population. Malls are full of carolers, Santas, and piped-in Yuletide songs. But not everyone's jolly. Some Emirati officials worry about threats to Gulf traditions from the wave of Western culture.
One thing I gotta say about this, we're looking at the picture here, and there is like no security next to this very big, expensive tree. And it's like, how are people? Let me just put it this way: if you've got an $11 million tree, and there is precious gold gems and stuff on this tree, don't you think people might steal it? Did they ever think of that?
All I gotta say is you better hope no Americans are there, because I know that I want that tree. Like, bad.
Abu Dhabi, here we come.
I will definitely snatch up that tree right there.
Snatch up that tree? I'm just gonna
Alright, looks like...
on the tree.
Alright, next news story right here is from Aurora, Colorado. Rabbit caught eating Christmas lights. Homeowner solves his holiday-like mystery. A homeowner near Denver finally caught the Grinch who has been damaging his light display for years. But the culprit ended up being a lot cuter than he expected. Barry Miller says that for the past 4 to 5 years now, his driveway lights have been cut in the same exact place. He thought maybe a neighbor had been pulling a prank on him, so he decided to hook up a surveillance camera and a motion detector to catch whoever was doing it. I was so excited because they were cut in broad daylight. Then we looked at the tape. I was so disappointed. I actually thought we were going to catch a person to go through with my plan, says Miller. It turned out that the culprit was a little rabbit. The critter had been taking a little bite and running off. Miller says he's going to try and find a homemade rabbit repellent like pepper to keep his decorations intact. Alright, now, I'm all for the furry little creatures, but rabbits and squirrels are evil because they will do that crap, and it's funny as all get. I gotta hand it right here.
I'm on him with the evil squirrel thing, because I go to Hampton University and we got an evil squirrel there. It just posts up and chases people. That thing is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I set up Christmas lights on my treehouse because I can, and plus I want to annoy my neighbors as much as possible. Yes. Especially, there's no Christmas lights on the back of my house, so I'm going to put it in the treehouse in my backyard. Say, F you. And I had it flashing one year, so it was awesome. But the squirrels kept eating through it. I was pissed.
Yeah, the rabbit is more than likely going to get fried, so is anyone up for roast rabbit?
Going back to the earlier story, I think those guys probably could use the rabbit on that one. Because apparently it did a better job than they did.
Alright, now I'm handing it over to Quince real quick so we can read his story, which sounds interesting.
I don't know if interesting is the word. Kind of weird. But it's a story from Toronto. You might think that Santa doesn't arrive until Christmas, but in Toronto, an annual holiday tradition features some people dressed as Santa in ways that you may never have seen before. Dozens of people jogged through downtown Toronto Saturday for the Santa Speedo run. Yes, I just said Speedo. That's one of the few times I'll ever say that word. This year's group braved frigid temperatures during the nearly 2-mile course. The Santa Speedo Run is a fundraiser for a children's hospital in Toronto. The event began in 2005. All I need to know is, first of all, it's Toronto. It's in Canada. It's cold on a regular basis there, and you're doing this in the middle of Christmas. And also, I feel people running in Speedo shouldn't be fundraisers for children. I'm just saying. There's something wrong right there. That's all I know.
I mean, nobody really wants to see like some ancient, decrepit person running around all wrinkly and saggy, running around in their Speedo. I mean, that's just wrong.
Actually. Okay. I've established one thing. There's an age limit to where you should wear a Speedo or not. And I believe any person trying to be Santa in a Speedo, Santa reached that age limit a while ago.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, yeah, that's a little disturbing. I bet you, I don't know, does Does Canada have a version of its FCC? I would imagine that they'd have some form of version of FCC. But I wonder if the FCC guys were like mad nervous. It's like,
what the children think about this.
oh,
I really want to know what the children think about this. Actually, like, I know if I was a kid, I wouldn't want to be seeing this done to help me out.
I know I don't want to be seeing. I know I don't want to be seeing that. That's just.
let's put this situation. Let's put the situation in a Simpsons scenario where Mr. Burns, who wants to donate to children. Oh. Okay, so your brain is gone. There's no window. Don't puke out the window. Don't smash the windows. Oh, no. All right. Our last news story for today. Lighthouse encased in ice on Lake Erie. This is in Cleveland, Ohio. Yes. This is in Cleveland, Ohio. It says, check out this amazing sight. You're not looking at a snow sculpture. It's actually a lighthouse encased in snow and ice. It happened after the chilly winds moving through Cleveland blew water and snow all over the Cleveland Harbor West Pier Lighthouse. Parts of Ohio have seen more than a foot of snow in the last few days, thanks to the late fall snowstorm. First of all, when I saw that lighthouse, I was thinking, like, legit day after tomorrow. Like, I mean, I was just like, dude.
Hopefully nobody was in the lighthouse, because I feel bad for them.
Talk about frostbite, man. That's just not even kidding.
Jeez. I mean, come on. Some old guy in there. Ooh, I better check out to see what the weather's like today. Kink, kink, kink. I think it's sunny. My ice is shining.
My window has iced over. Do I even have it open? Nope.
Oh, gee.
That's just crazy. Nope.
Wait. Okay, so this thing's encased in ice. Is it possible for the light to get out? And what happened to the boats that were going during that time?
Well, I mean, it is a lake, and if the lighthouse is frozen, I think the lake itself would probably be frozen, at least on the top.
But you never know. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
I give you that.
We lived in a messed up world today.
Yeah.
The ozone's going to hell now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's wintertime. They usually clean out the place where the ships go through to get to the next, so probably not unless the ship got stuck out there. That would suck, though. Curse you, Jets!
The Jets again. Oh.
They must be going to the football.
Oh. Hey, careful with that middle finger. We got cops driving through here.
Yeah.
So Miguel, would you say that you hate the Jets?
No, I wouldn't.
I am not a sports fan, so I can say screw you, all football and other field stuff.
Miguel's a big Jets fan, and we're kind of play on words. Steelers all day.
Steelers! I don't even like the Steelers. I just want them to beat the Jets because I hate the Jets.
Yes! They'll be playing the Jets, yes. Thank you, Steelers. Awesome.
This is not a sports newsreel. It's a freaking newsreel.
It's not, no, it can be news. Sports is news. Come on.
And this is sports broadcasting segment for the time being. I hope you all like it. Go Steelers! Fuck you. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Jets.
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about stories from our Christmas past as well as our plans for this Christmas. Stay tuned. Welcome back to ZOMGoosh, and we are here for our stories from Christmas past as well as stories, plans for our Christmases this year. So, we're gonna move it on, cause I really don't have any interesting Christmas stories. So we're gonna skip it to Miguel for some awesome Christmas stories from Christmas past.
Alright, here we go. Alright, first one I got, I have a dog, an older dog, Sassy, she's Labrador Chow. Christmas Day, we're sitting in the living room, everyone's opened up presents and stuff, pictures have been taken, all that other lovely jazz. We let out the dogs, and suddenly we hear a bark, and like, we go backyard, and there is a dog on top of our dog, raping the crap out of her. We throw ice on the dog, we throw water at the dog, he tries to get away, but he is stuck, he cannot move. So we're sitting here, eventually we're just looking at it, waiting for him to finish, like, alright, so we can kick him out of here. He goes on for a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes of watching this dog hump my dog. Mind you, our two cousins were here, and they're like 3 and 4 at this time. We told them to go inside because we didn't want them to scar them that bad. Because I mean, I know their parents are busy people, but you don't need to be seeing no dogs. That's just wrong on so many levels.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Someone shoot Justin Bieber before he starts singing.
Oh, yes. Down with Justin Bieber. Yes. Yeah, I really don't have any funny Christmas stories. I just have, like, horrible Christmases. Like, for some reason, like, after every Christmas, everyone's pissed at me at the end.
Gee, I wonder why.
What? No, it's like, because I'm an ungrateful brat, apparently.
That works.
Yeah, apparently.
Better than what my stepfather called me when I moved out.
Aw.
By one word. Instead of brat, it was fuck.
Aw.
Don't care.
Alright, let's turn it over to Quince. I'm sure he's got some awesome Christmas stories.
Alright, so, let me think. I got so many stories I could possibly tell right now. But, let me think, about a couple Christmases ago, this is before I, like, met all the people I really hang out with now on Christmas, I would hang out with my brother on Christmas. And, like, we were hanging out with, like, it was me, my brother, and my friend Kyle. And my friend Kyle's dad works for a fireworks company. So we celebrate Christmas by shooting fireworks. But clearly, as any God-given American, we did not read the directions of how powerful these fireworks were.
Oops.
So we're shooting these fireworks at each other. Yes, at each other. Trying to...
I can tell where this is going already.
And, let's just say my brother probably picked up one of the powerfulest fireworks they had. And he shoots it. Well, the firework goes off course towards the shed where all the other fireworks are housed. And you can literally see the shed blew up. It was quite a big bang. Let's just say, at the time, Hiroshima had nothing on that explosion. Until this day, we are still paying for the damages at his father's house. Because, oh gosh, that was not safe at all. But hey, Christmas was fun that year.
Epic. Epic. I gotta say that was epic. Like, if anyone will blow up stuff on Christmas Day, you know that's epic right there. I mean, I love explosions like that.
Yeah, reminds me of my friend. Her dad decided to burn down their barn. They had like 4 of them. Now there's only 2. He got drunk on Christmas and burnt one of them down. And went, "Hey, why is the barn on fire? Did it come that way?"
Okay, this is Quince again. Got another story. Okay, so my brother got, like, a Christmas ago, he got like 10 pairs worth of brass knuckle tasers. And for those people that don't know what those are, they're basically, think of them like brass knuckles, except they have tasers inside of them. So it's like double the action right there. You can hit them as hard as you can and just take them out with the shock. Well, okay, so there's 10 of us there at his house, and we figured, let's play like a widespread game of Mercy with these brass knuckles.
Ooh, bad idea.
Okay, so we have these brass knuckles, and he says go, and exactly at the same time, we all hit another person, and we made a virtual daisy chain, and all we know is you did not want to be the first one to let go, because if you let go, you were done. And we literally sat there for an hour until somebody got tired. He let go, and that boy was gone. And this proceeded the rest of the night until it was me and my brother, and oh god, the most painful way it could end. We both jumped at each other, and we both hit each other in the worst spot possible you can hit on a guy at the same time with these brass knuckles.
Oh, shit.
And believe me, 950,000 volts does not feel good going there.
How is your shit still on, might I ask?
A long time in the hospital.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time in the hospital would definitely
Very,
help
very
a little
good
bit.
nurses.
Oh, I'm sure it was good nurses. I remember your physical therapist.
Oh, yeah. That's like the Asian physical therapist.
Yes.
Oh, good times.
Good times right there. Alright. Alright, see, I'm going to pass off to Quince right now, see what he got.
Quince.
Well, my bad. Clive. Here I am, failed. I'm passing off to Clive right now.
Miguel, that was fail. Ow. Anyways, I've got several interesting, at least, Christmas stories from the past. One of them, we were doing a Secret Santa kind of thing, and we all drew names from a hat. We already had our presents bought, and apparently some of the adults thought the little kids would be joining us, and they didn't realize that Secret Santa meant you drew the person's name. So my brother and I had joined in on this with the rest of the family, and we draw some names, everyone else draws names, and someone who bought a 1-year-old a pair of booties wound up drawing my name. And I was freaking 9 at the time. So I receive the present, it's small, and I go, okay, probably some jewelry. I open it, it's booties. Okay, when do we start trading?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've had some pretty horrible presents. Like one time my I don't know who it was, but someone decided to give me a Homer Simpson Rubik's cubes. Homer Simpson Rubik's cube. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't even solve a regular Rubik's cube. And solving a Homer Simpson Rubik's cube is not fun. And you just end up having a disfigured Homer sitting on your shelf. It's not fun.
Very frustrating.
Now, I think that was my worst Christmas ever, because I listed so much BS on my list, like, oh, I want a puppy, even though I already had a dog at home. And I know I listed so much ridiculous stuff that my aunts and uncles and relatives couldn't find anything reasonable to get me, so they just picked some random stuff, and that I hated every single gift because none of them were on my list. And I was so pissed, and I was like, this is the worst Christmas ever. I hate everybody. My Christmases are sad. I'm sorry. Now for some more interesting Christmas stories from other people. Yay!
First, to comment on that, that's when you go, that's the reason why they don't like you.
That is exactly why. Because I'm very honest. Scout is trustworthy, sorry.
I ain't even gonna comment on that. I'm not even gonna comment. That's weird. No.
Bless your heart.
You die.
Alright. Well, I guess I have like one more interesting Christmas story. It's not as funny, but it was possibly the greatest idea me and my brother ever came up with. This was the same Christmas the whole firework thing happened. So after all this fireworks stuff happened, his dad took us to a ski resort, and we're going down snowboarding and skiing. And we figured we're not picking up enough speed, so it was my brother's smart idea to take one of the treadmills inside the ski resort, take it outside, crank it up all the way, and use it as a launch to make us gain more speed. And to say we gained a lot of speed, especially my friend Kyle, who ended up gaining speed into the closest tree.
Sonny Bono, Sonny Bono. Sonny Bono, celebrity from the 80s, was killed, crashed into a tree, for those of you too old to remember.
Too old to remember, haha. It's also like Tarzan. Watch out for that. Oh, there he goes.
Fail! That's George of the Jungle! Come on! Fail! George.
Thank you, I don't watch George of the Jungle.
What is wrong with you? George of the Jungle, watch out for that tree. I used to watch that movie all the time, though. Brendan Fraser? Sorry, that was probably his best movie. Sadly, that was his best movie. Some of our studio audience is nodding their heads.
The nodding head silently.
The nodding head silently.
I think we should move on to...
All right, let's move on to, unless Quince is nope. All right, let's move on.
We have 3 minutes. So.
All right, let's move on to our plans for Christmas. So, I plan to not have a depressing Christmas this year. That is a first, huh? Yeah. I'll be staying at home with the fam. But we're also going to be having friends over, so that'll be fun. You know, people that you've never had Christmas before with. So that will be definitely interesting. All right. All right, Clive, what are your plans for Christmas?
My current plans for Christmas are basically to have the usual family over, and this year we're actually going to have a present hunt. Well, basically it's a scavenger hunt, but with presents. My brother is in for a surprise. I can't reveal more because he'll probably watch this video.
Oh, present hunt. Dude, that sounds interesting. Oh, we should try that. All right, Miguel, what's your Christmas plans?
Alright, right here. So far, we got... I'm going to stay at the house, we're going to have Christmas, but then we are going snowboarding and skiing, and I'm going to be having a blast, because I never done it before, and if I bust my face, I'm going to laugh.
Watch out for that tree.
I know, right? I don't want to pull freaking Kyle. Alright, that's pretty much it, though. I mean, Christmas is pretty cool. I'm going to hand it over to Quince right quick.
My Christmas plans are the same as always. To have the greatest Christmas ever, and to find some of the dumbest things I can find to make myself laugh.
And I hope you invite me. Sorry, I've been longing to do some dumb shit on Christmas. I like some Adam Sandler, eight crazy nights, all that shit.
At least it isn't Adam Sessler. At least it isn't Adam Sessler.
Not anymore.
All right.
I get very lovable when I get drunk now.
You lovable when you're drunk?
I decided to flip four-wheelers.
Flipping four-wheelers, huh? Oh, see? We're having some awesome Christmas plans. All right, when we come back, we're going to do our Weekly Funnies. Stay tuned. Welcome back to ZOMGoosh, and we are here for our Weekly Funnies. And for our first Weekly Funny, basically Weekly Funnies are, we name two things during our week that we find to be funny, and we decide amongst ourselves which one is more hilarious. And if you have a Weekly Funny that you'd like to submit and be on our show, we will mention your name, give you all the credit in the world. You can submit your Weekly Funny for Season 2. Remember, this is the season finale of ZOMGoosh. You can submit your Weekly Funny for Season 2, which starts January 14th, 2011. So submit yours by then. So just submit it in the comments section below or on our Facebook page. Our first user submitted funny comes from John Caldwell. which if you recognize the last name Caldwell, that's because his brother submitted a weekly funny on our show before. Alright, his first weekly funny. I was walking down the road, and some crazy black dude ran up to me and said, "Nigga, what you be looking for? 'Cause I'm trying to find a nigga." I'm not sure if that was how he said it, but that was his first one. His second one. Me and my brother Kenneth, from your previous stories, were downstairs to get food when all of a sudden we get into a grapple fight for no reason, and then got back up and left. So, I'm going...
That sounds like the wrestling room on a bad day.
I definitely have to say the first one is definitely funnier.
I'm only gonna say the first... the only reason I'm gonna say the first one is... just because of the way I said it. Would you all like an encore presentation of my impression, or no? No? Nah, you can just rewind it. That's right, you can rewind it. You don't need an encore. Alright. Exactly. Alright. My weekly funnies. Now we're going to do our weekly funnies here on the show amongst our cast members here. Alright. My first weekly funny. I was at the mall and I was kind of hungry, so I went to Chick-fil-A. And I was, waiting for a while. To get my food, because I ordered, some, chicken nuggets, right? And so, I'm waiting 5 minutes. That's not too long, right? Apparently, if you're familiar with Chick-fil-A, they're extremely courteous. They are extremely courteous, and I decided to, they felt that 5 minutes was apparently too long of a wait. Yes, 5 minutes was too long for a wait, and they said, "We apologize, here's a free spicy chicken sandwich." And I was like, what? It's like, wow, I waited 5 minutes, and I get a free spicy chicken sandwich because the wait was too long. Really? Really? Yeah, free food. Which I had never tried a spicy chicken sandwich before, and it was spicy. I'm glad it wasn't like hot and spicy, it was just spicy.
Be glad it was free. Be glad it was free. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I was literally, when I was at the Chick-fil-A, they were like, I was like, "Well, hey, that's okay." It's okay, alright. And, she just said, "My pleasure." That's their catchphrase right there. "My pleasure." Not "you're welcome." "My pleasure." Of course. Alright. My second weekly funny is, I ride the city bus to and from, Thomas Nelson, which is our filming location here. I ride the city bus every day. One problem is that on the way home, my bus stop is hidden behind a nice, big, pretty sign. So, some of the noobs that are my new bus drivers sometimes do not see this sign. So when I request the stop requested, it doesn't stop. They just keep on going. And I get so mad because I have to walk far. See, I already have to walk 1.5 miles to and from my bus stop, and when they miss that stop, oh, I get so pissed. And sometimes it's like, and when I do miss the stop, I have to go through I would say questionable neighborhood. I'm sure the crime rate, no, well, not Rapist Road. There is a road nearby that's called Rapist Road. Shields Road. That's true. Yes, there's a road in our neighborhood called Rapist Road. It's Rapist Road.
It's not literally named Rapist Road. It's Shields Road, an off branch that got cut off for vehicles. It's basically just a bike path. But more people get raped down that road than in anywhere in our entire area. So it is dubbed Rapist Road.
I feel there's something wrong with that. I feel that's wrong.
Yeah.
Where are the police at the time when this stuff happens?
Nowhere.
Yeah, they can't get police cars out there because it's closed. It's closed to the public. But yeah, it's called Rapist. Luckily, I don't have to walk down that. Thank you, Jesus. I don't go on there. Yeah, I don't go on there. But yeah, I have to go through a questionable neighborhood where, if you're familiar, if any of y'all went to Denby High School, there was one time where a school bus got shot at in this same neighborhood. So I'm just kind of a little worried as I'm walking through. Even broad daylight, I get worried when I walk through that neighborhood. I just try to walk through there as fast as I can. But yeah, so. But then some city bus drivers, like one time my city bus driver missed my stop. She missed my stop, and I was like, hey, there was a stop back there. She's like, no, there wasn't. I'm like, lady, you're going to have the audacity to tell me that there's no city bus stop. I was so mad. I went on their Facebook page and was like, hey, there's a stop here. Fix your damn sign. And then someone said, that's the city's problem. But anyway, so those are my 2 weekly funnies. What about you guys? Which one was more funny? The
City bus, definitely. Hands down.
City bus.
The first one just made me want to have a sandwich. The first one just made me want to have a sandwich. Like, literally, I'm just hungry now.
And you called me fat. And you call me fat.
I never called you fat.
Hey, I'm the only one who's legally allowed to say I'm fat. So hush all of you.
We're both in adequate shape. Let's go with that.
In inadequate shape. That's a good way. Alright. I always thought the spice... never mind. Alright. Clive, it's time for... Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Alright. Sorry, you're sitting right next to me. Sorry, I just thought I'd go in order. Alright, Miguel's gonna do his weekly funnies.
Alright, I got like 3, so that's because I've had a busy week this time, apparently. First one is, I'm in the gym that I work at, and there's an abundance of old, fat, wrinkly people there. It's obvious. So I'm running on the treadmill, I'm getting my mile in. I'm trying to push like 5-minute mile this time. So I'm sitting there, I'm running, and suddenly a really fat guy gets on the treadmill next to me. I see him running, and like his boobs bounce in time with the time he runs. So like, that was just nasty. Like, he jiggled as he run. Second one is, my dog goes outside, and as you all probably know, there was a little snowstorm that happened a couple days ago here in Virginia. So we're sitting here, and I let the dogs outside. We come back, and there is an icicle hanging from my dog's balls. There's an icicle just chilling right there, just hanging down from his balls. And I'm like, do I want to knock it off, or do I just let it melt? I'm not sure.
You should have just went with the primo soccer kick. You're Spanish anyway. You got it in your blood.
Ah, nice. Soccer kick. No, but then I'd be scared if I hurt the dog. Because, I mean, you know how ice sometimes it will stay there.
Again, you are Spanish. It's in your blood. You got pinpoint accuracy with your kicks. You will not harm that dog. Get your soccer skills up. Step your game up.
Alright. That would be funny. That would be funny, though. And the third one is, I'm straight up, like, I'm in my friend Clive's house. He's here today. I'm at his house, and his 10-year-old little sister and, like, his 4-year-old cousin, Tyler, and his sister Heather, I'm lying on the floor, and suddenly they start climbing me like I'm a jungle gym. Like, one of them jumps on my knees and slides down my legs, the other one's jumping on my stomach, throws the cousin onto me, and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm sturdy enough to where I can take this, because otherwise it would be really hurting right now, because one of you's wearing shoes. So yeah, definitely fun.
Hop on pop.
No, because the sister has a crush on me. That's no.
Nasty. Oh, okay.
It's true. Sad part is, it's true.
The 10-year-old is obsessed.
I think that makes you a pedophile. I'm pretty sure that makes you a pedophile right there.
I have known this girl since she was in diapers. That is not happening.
Miguel, the important question is, are you a pedo bear? Are you a pedo bear?
Really? No, this is obvious considering I have a girlfriend. Let's think about this.
Are you a pedo bear with a girlfriend?
She's a year older than me. How does that work?
I said, are you a pedo bear with a girlfriend? I didn't say you were a pedo bear and your girlfriend is younger than you considerably. Older than you. Too bad people can't see what I'm doing right now because it's hilarious.
No, I am not a damn pedo bear. No. Casey, not a damn word.
Oh, jeez, Casey. Oh, jeez. All right. Wow. I think. I mean,
I'm going with the jungle gym thing. I'm going with the jungle gym thing just because of the way it went with the whole story.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, our studio audience is nodding. Yeah, just the way it was told. Sorry. All right.
And probably only because I'm the sister's sibling, I'm going to have to go with the dog one. That one is hilarious.
All right. We're gonna give it to Quinn, who has 3 Quince.
I hope you did not spit in that.
I am. Okay. All right. All right. He has 3 weekly funnies today. Here.
Alright, yeah, I got 3 weekly funnies on me. So I'm gonna start off with the first one since it involves one of our studio audience. Okay, so we went to go visit my friend's girlfriend, and lo and behold, see who comes out? Our friend Justin to bring me my hoodie. So he's going with us. We go to the back, go talk to the girl and stuff, and we ask him if he wants to ride up front. And his stuff's in the back of my car. We drive him up to his house. He gets his stuff out of the car. And my friend Zach is driving the car at the time. And Justin's literally sitting there. Zach drives the car out. Justin gets hit with the car. Wheel goes over his leg. We ask him if he's okay. And then all we just get is the big F you. And then we drive up. And then we just drive off. But the one question to ask is, Justin, is you mad though?
Fuck you, Quince, and fuck you, Zach.
Sure, that was rude, and all I have to say is D and G and F. And for the people that don't know what that stands for, it stands for Don't Nobody Give No Fuck About You, Justin. And time for my second story is, okay, so we're over my friend Caleb's sister's house. And I'm tired and stuff, and they got markers and stuff, and they go like, can we draw on you, Quince? And I was like, okay, you can draw on me as long as you don't draw on my face. Worst decision of my life. They literally light up my arms, my legs, the bottom of my feet, and my back with marker. And what makes this story truly funny is, like, I looked at myself, I was like, I don't care. But the next morning, I go in the shower to go wash this stuff off before I come here. I'm in the shower trying to wash this stuff off, and I literally forgot I had tattoos, and I have like a couple of them. I forget I have tattoos, and I start to try to scrub off my tattoos, and ask myself multiple times, why is this not coming off? Until about like 2 minutes into it, I realize I have tattoos. And the last and possibly most disturbing story is, okay, so me and my friends, we like to work out, so we go work out up in Fort Monroe, and after we work out and lift weights, we go into the sauna and get our sweat on. So after getting our sweat on and stuff, we're like standing there, okay, these 2 guys come in, okay. So we're like, okay, we're leaving. As we walk out after these 2 guys enter, all we see is a naked man. The only thing hiding his little thing is a towel, and he walks into the sauna while these 2 men are in here, and literally sits in the sauna, sits on top of the towel, puts his hand over his thing while these 2 guys are in there. Legs wide open. All I know is next time we go there, we need to find out the times he goes in there so we can avoid it. It's actually that was the first time it happened to me, but it was the second time it happened to my friends.
Oh, I see. Legit.
Oh gosh, scarred for life right now, people.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's see which one was more fun. I would have to go with being hit by a car. Oh.
Nah.
I'm gonna have, what, the second
one.
What was the second one?
Scrubbing off tattoos.
Oh yeah, scrubbing off tattoos. Wake up in the morning. No. Sorry. No, we're not gonna go there. All right. No.
Like P Diddy. My glasses. I'm out the door about this city.
There is shanking going on in our studio here today.
Shanktastic.
Shanktastic episode, a Shanktastic season finale. All right, so I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna go with the third one because creepy dudes. Alright, Clive, what about you?
I'm going to have to go with the second one. I'm sorry, but trying to scrub off your tattoos, that's kind of fail. I'm sorry.
I'm torn between the second one, scrubbing off the tattoos, which is an epic fail, and the naked guy walking in the sauna, because that's just nasty. Because I work at a gym with a sauna, and no, I don't want to be seeing some of these people walking around naked. That's just, no.
The funniest part of that whole story was not even like 2 minutes later. We're standing at the sink washing ourselves, and the two guys literally walk out, going, "Oh my gosh!" and they just shaking their heads, walking out.
Damn, that's just weird. Alright, well then I gotta go with number 3 because that's just nasty. You don't be sitting in a sauna stark naked, no. That's just nasty. That ain't happening.
Oh, and now we've got Weekly Funnies from Clive. We've apparently saved the best for last, have we?
Maybe. I have no idea. But the first one just happened the other day. I was sitting there looking out the window, and I see a car driving only maybe 10 miles an hour down the road, and it hits the brakes. Well, at my dad's house, it's a corner, a three-way corner, and apparently there was a lot of ice. So the guy hits the brakes, keeps going, and going, and then one of his front wheel tires catches on some dry ground, turns the vehicle completely around, and the guy keeps going as if he was driving in reverse. Well, the guy's eyes are open wide, look like they're about to pop out. Hits the gas, forgets he's hitting the brakes as well, winds up pulling off and into the ditch with the rear left tire just up in the air. Now, the second one is more of stuff from Fable, the third game from the Fable series. It's actually fairly entertaining. One of the quests you wind up doing is kind of a fail play on Dungeons and Dragons. You wind up having your character run around in the campaign world, and they put you through a whole story thing, and as you pass, as you pass over this bridge of fire, you notice off the path there is a little pedestal with something blue and floating, glowing and such, and you walk up to it. It's just a square thing. But when you click on it, apparently the gamers had nothing better to do than make the three dungeon masters, I would have to assume, be bored out of their mind, because the item you get by doing that is called a condom of the gods plus 5. that they must have been bored if they were going to do that.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to go with the first one, though, because I was walking to the bus stop this morning, and there were some crazy people. Sorry, people here in Virginia cannot drive on ice. I am sorry. In fact, I posted it as my status. I said, if I do not survive Denby Boulevard, please tell my dogs that I went to go live on a farm. Please do. Sorry, because I do not trust people in Virginia. The funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those. Oh, let it go. I'm being shanked. Yes, Miguel is very shank happy today. All right. What about you, Miguel?
I gotta go with the first one too, because I've been there when someone is driven into that damn ditch, and it is a pain because that thing is like 3 to 5 feet deep. So like,
This was the one on the opposite side of that.
that's still a big ditch. So I mean, I'm not even playing with that. No, big ditch.
I think the first one's funnier, but I really have no true comment for it. But my comment for the second one is that must be one powerful condom. And does it come in different sizes, or is it one size fits all?
I would have to assume that they made it one size fits all because you only run around as one guy and you have no idea what the size is.
I think if you
Oh.
Yeah,
I think if you did, that'd be kind of weird.
I have to agree on that. Definitely.
Oh, jeez. All right, and we have even more weekly funnies. One of our people in our studio audience, name is Caleb. He has a weekly funny that he wants to share with us today. What is your weekly funny, sir?
Here we go, grape juice.
This is what we call the Great Escape. Well, yesterday, there's a place called Gateway, and they have a big loading dock where you load trucks up. Well, as it snowed, we decided to go out and, have a little fun, drift. Well, we didn't realize that the place was already leased out. Well, we go drifting, play around, whatnot, and our friend Justin decides to get out and videotape. Well, as he's videotaping, we're drifting, and then we see this truck coming. So I throw it in reverse. I'm like, get in the car! And then, we start driving off. Well, it's slick, can't go fast. The truck pulls up beside us. Well, I don't know what happened, out of instinct, slammed it in reverse, spun the tires back, did the best J-turn I can think of, and then hauled ass. Well, we're going down the road about 25 miles an hour. We hit a patch of snow. I hit the brakes. We keep on going. There's a curb right in front of us. So we decided, we're going to hit it anyway. At the last moment, I turned the wheel straight. That way you don't bend anything. Well, in the back of my head, after we hit the curb, all I hear is my friend Zach saying, keep going, keep going. So we keep going, doing about 25 miles an hour. All you see is the truck following us. We go all the way around this industrial area. Finally, we get to the interstate. As soon as we hit the interstate, we were gone. Like, hauled ass. He couldn't catch us. So.
Only reason we were going 25 is because of ice, and if we would have went faster, we would have been dead.
You survived worse. You survived worse. You've been hit by fireworks, dude.
That is true. And,
Hey, I haven't been hit by fireworks. They just happen to explode in front of me.
Same concept, dude. Same
No, they're
concept.
totally different. In front of and on are two different things. If they were the same thing, they would have the same definition in the dictionary. Step your game up.
All right, Mr. Skateboard Blind. All right. Trying to skateboard blind. That's all I gotta say.
Hey. There's a blindfold involved, so hop off.
Oh, jeez. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap up this special extended edition. Get your hand off that. All right, we're gonna wrap up this special extended edition of our season finale here of ZOMGoosh. First of all, we want to thank our studio audience for being here. Woo!
He's stuck in a chair.
Awesome. All right, Quince just got.
I really wish we had a video because then we could catch all of
Oh my gosh! Yes, Quince just got stuck in his spinny chair. And speaking of wishing we had a video camera, we will have a video camera back for season 2, January 14th, 2011. Remember, you can like us on Facebook to get production updates to see when our season premiere will come out. And you can go to our channel and subscribe to our videos and subscribe to our episodes. You can view our playlist, and all this stuff is below or in the annotations. We want to thank all of our fans who have been following us for the past couple months or so for ZOMGoosh, and we want to thank everyone who's ever worked on ZOMGoosh for this past season here. We've had some great times here on this show since we started back in October, and I just want to thank everybody. And Clive, we have a special announcement. Clive says that he is wanting to join us for season 2. Is that correct?
That is correct. I hope that I'll be able to make all of the season episodes.
All right.
It all depends on the plans of the family, though. I live in Smithfield, so what do you expect?
Yeah. All right. And so Miguel, you had fun?
Yeah, man. Always.
All right. And
Crazy stuff all day.
talking about crazy stuff all day. That was kind of the brainchild, kind of. But anyway, yeah, Miguel will be joining us for season 2. Hopefully, some other people will be joining us for season 2, like my girlfriend Mia, who you saw at the beginning of the season, not since. And Lynn, who we had for one episode earlier this month, and maybe we'll have Quince come back as a guest co-host. We don't know. Maybe. Are you thinking about coming back for season 2? Maybe showing up as a guest?
If I can, you know I'm gonna be back. If I can, and we got a video camera, I'm gonna be belligerent on this show.
Awesome. That sounds like an awesome commitment right there. And hopefully we'll have a studio audience back in once we get our video camera back. We had an awesome time here for our season finale. We want to thank you for joining us for our, well, how many minutes are we? Oh, yeah, wow. Oh, yeah.
1 hour.
Welcome to our 1 hour of hell, this special second edition. All right. We're going to close this out. Thank you so much as the credits roll. I'm Joe Trask.
Clive Coltis.
Miguel Girona.
Quiz McCurley.
And we will see you later for season 2.